Today we are discussing the interview questions and answers for Microsoft 365 Messaging Administrator role MS-203. You can download the complete list of Microsoft-based questions from the link provided in the description. Our interview question based on MS-203 is explain the process of configuring message encryption and digital signatures for email communication in Exchange Online. Your answer should be configuring message encryption and digital signatures for email communication in Exchange Online involves setting up transport rules to enforce encryption and signing requirements, configuring encryption policies and digital certificate settings, enabling features like Office 365 message encryption, OME or SMIME encryption, and educating users about encryption and signature best practices. Our next interview question is what are the considerations for managing shared mailboxes and resource mailboxes in Exchange Online? Your answer should be considerations for managing shared mailboxes and resource mailboxes in Exchange Online include defining mailbox ownership and access permissions, configuring mailbox properties and settings, managing mailbox delegation and resource scheduling, monitoring mailbox uses and performance, and implementing security controls to protect sensitive data stored in shared or resource mailboxes. Our next interview question is how do you configure mail archiving and compliance features in Exchange Online Protection EOP and Exchange Online Archiving EOA? Your answers should be configuring email archiving and compliance features in Exchange Online Protection EOP and Exchange Online Archiving EOA involves setting up retention policies and archive policies, enabling journaling to capture copies of all email communications, configuring archive mailboxes to store archived messages, and using compliance features like e-discovery, legal hold, and audit logging for regulatory compliance and litigation support. Our next interview question is explain the process of configuring message trace and tracking in Exchange Online for troubleshooting mail delivery issues. Your answer should be configuring message trace and tracking in Exchange Online for troubleshooting mail delivery issues involves using the Exchange Admin Center or PowerShell to initiate message trace searches, specify search criteria such as sender, recipient, message subject, and delivery status. Review message trace results to identify delivery events and message flow, and take remediation actions as needed to resolve mail delivery problems. Our next interview question is what are the options for integrating Exchange Online with third-party email security and archiving solutions, and how do you configure them? Your answer should be Exchange Online can be integrated with third-party email security and archiving solutions through features like mail flow connectors, journaling, and API-based integrations. Administrators can configure inbound and outbound connectors to route email traffic through third-party filtering or archiving services. Set up journaling to capture copies of all email communications for archiving and compliance purposes, and use APIs to integrate Exchange Online with external security or archiving platforms for enhanced protection and management of email communication. If you are preparing for any Microsoft based certifications, you can download the complete list of valid, tried and tested questions and answers from the link provided in the description below.